Welcome back, beautiful tri-state area. You're listening to A Moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York, iHeartRadio. I'm your host, Zen Sams. Up next in the Going Deep segment, brought to you by CO2 Lift in our Expert on the Microphone series. Today we're joined by Dr. Cory Torgerson, a University of Toronto-trained facial plastic surgeon with one of the fastest-growing practices in Canada. From his state-of-the-art multi-specialty clinic, Dr. Torgerson has become a world leader in male-centered treatments, from facial cosmetic surgery, injectables, minimally invasive treatments, to hair transplants. He's passionate about safety and best practice, actively involved with several national and international complications committees. Having a broad research background, he has published extensively and traveled internationally, training, mentoring, and presenting new techniques and innovations. He's going to join me right now to chat all about the evolution of men's aesthetics and how he's helping men boost their confidence with treatments that address everything from the face and body to sexual wellness. Welcome to the show, superstar.
I love it. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Yes, let's dive right in. So while women still make up the majority of aesthetic patients, in recent years, there's been a noticeable increase in men seeking out aesthetic treatments and procedures. It's crazy. This is a huge growth curve. From your perspective, what's driving this shift? And how do you approach consultations with male patients who may be new to the idea of aesthetic treatments to make them feel both comfortable and informed?
You know, there's this concept of optimization that men are banking and buying into. And for sure, it's driven by social media. There's no question about it. AI is driving it as well. But men are really coming to the point where they're saying, it's okay to feel good about myself. Men are a little different than women because when they buy into something, they buy into it. And we really, really want to make sure that whatever we're doing as dudes, it's safe and it is based upon some good science. So once we have that piece, men are generally in, and I'm able to provide them an environment where they just feel completely surrounded by dudes, from, whoever answers the phone to who's doing their consultation to the nurses. We keep it very, very male centric so that they can sort of bypass sort of all these, concepts of shame and vanity and all these kind of old concepts that are in the past.
Yes. Oh, it's all about breaking those stigmas, and I think you're at the forefront of doing that. Congratulations. Now, what are some of the most popular procedures or treatments, if you will, your male patients are requesting these days? And specifically when it comes to the face and body contouring or even hair restoration. We'll get to sexual wellness in a minute, but what are the most popular ones?
Guys are into absolutely everything. It is from from the face. We want to contour our jawlines. We want to have strong, nude jaws. We want to have nice contours in our face and our bodies. So procedures that address that, from sweating to snoring to hair. I want to have great skin. I want my skin to glow and pop just like a woman would. I want good skincare. I want the lasers. I want it all.
Wow, you're like a genie in a bottle. Now, now let's shift to male sexual wellness, an area where aesthetics often overlaps with function and performance. So we see it all the time. And I know you offer several male enhancement treatments in your department, including your signature big shot protocol.
Yes.
I love it. Can you walk us through what this entails and how it addresses both aesthetic and functional concerns for male patients looking to enhance performance and confidence? Big shot.
Yeah.
Take it away.
So the big shot, I didn't call it the medium shot. I didn't call it the small shot. We do something noteworthy. And when you think about it, male enhancement is exactly the same concept as a female getting breast enhancement. It's whether they have their clothes on or off, that confidence that you can get by feeling legitimate in your own skin is huge. It's huge. It's huge. And so we really, really offer something that brings together two divergent things, something that's safe and long lasting and something that is reversible. Okay. So we want both. We want to be able to not mess up our junk, but we want to be able to have it last a long time. And that's what the big shot is. And it really, really is about size. We combine two amazing things that are natural, PRP and hyaluronic acid, and it's injected in the right volume, in the right space to be able to provide length and girth. It doesn't last 4 to 6 months. We're talking years. All right.
Wow.
We're talking years. And the nice thing about it is that if you decided that you didn't want it at any point in time, you can instantly dissolve it.
Filler doesn't last that long on my face.
That's right.
That's great.
So the magic is when you combine these two products, you get this very stable collagenous layer that's formed, and it doesn't break down very fast. That's the magic. And so we patented it and we trademarked it, and we made it something that we can do in a safe way that brings together all those good concepts, and you don't feel like you just put all this money and then it's gone in 6 months.
Yeah. And so when you're saying it lasts years, are we talking 1 year, 2 years, 5 years?
Yeah. So it's broken down about 10% per year. So that means at 6 years out, at 4 years out, you're about 60% of the product.
And how much of an increase in penis size can you get length and width-wise? Like, what is the percentage?
Yeah, we get inches. We do lots of measurements. We're talking inches. So we're getting girth and we're getting length, up to 2 inches plus.
Wow,
depending.
2 inches?
2 inches plus, and it doesn't go away. And we're talking the big shot. We're not talking. This is not about functionality per se, as it is about form. We're talking about male beauty here.
Yeah, go big or go home, baby.
Go big or go home. Absolutely. And that's the thing. It's about that energy that you get when you walk out of the shower and you see yourself and you're like, I feel legitimate in my skin. Or, you're in the gym and, you got to take your kid off and you're not like,
yeah.
Or we're in front of your partner. A lot of people think this is about sex. It is a little bit about sex, but it's a lot about how you feel in your own skin. And that is power. And when you feel good in your skin, you change the world.
I'm excited for all you men. Now let's chat about CO2 Lift, because we know CO2 Lift is a non-invasive, clinically proven, and medical-grade carboxy gel that not only offers monotherapy benefits, but it's popularly used in combo therapy, both pre and post procedure. And even going beyond this, something many people don't realize is that men can also use the CO2 Lift Pro on their penis. Now, we've discussed a few popular procedures that you offer at your practice, from the face to the body. Can you walk us through how you integrate CO2 Lift into your treatment plans to enhance both the recovery and the results with, what regarding as well as the penis, and break down specifically what exactly is happening with this topical?
So CO2 Pro Lift is carboxy gel. It's based on amazing science, and really this is about a hyperbaric oxygen treatment that's local. So that, there's so many benefits of having high concentration of oxygen after any kind of treatment, to be able to speed up healing, to be able to reduce complications, increase blood vessels, increase collagenesis, rescue tissue. So this treatment we use immediately after we would do a treatment like the Big Shot, for example, and we put it on for about an hour, and there's this high intense oxygenation of the tissue. And what that does is just bring everything to the forefront in terms of the best results. So that's what I want to offer my patients, the best results. Can I make them heal faster? Can I provide them, lower complication risk? Can I get them what they want faster? If the answer is yes, do it. Can it be done safely? Absolutely. And my patients happier? 1,000,000%. And the feedback that we were getting from our male patients is compared to when we were doing Big Shot without it, was like, wow, this is like easy. The recovery was easy. The tissue looked healthier, faster. It was dramatic, and I've incorporated it in all of my procedures for the male. It has so many uses, and having products like that are game changing when it comes to, just being able to be worried and, is this normal? Is this amount of swelling normal? And then, can I get a better result? Is this going to last longer? Win, 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 win. CO2 Pro Lift.
There you go. Now, in addition to the rise in male patients seeking out these treatments, we've also noticed a rise in patients specifically seeking non-surgical and non-invasive treatment options. Why do you think this shift is happening, and how are you meeting the demand in your practice?
Well, with all kinds of non-surgical things, it's always about the same thing. It's about, downtime. And, non-surgical procedures, there's a lower downtime, and they're often more cost effective. And they often, come with the ability to be able to do them repetitively and nobody knowing about them. And that has utility, especially in economies like ours right now, and so the drive to do non-surgical things has really kept up with the surgical. And I think finding that niche or combining the two really has its utility. So effective, lower cost, lower downtime. I think these are the primary drivers of the non-surgical. But, again, guys are doing everything that women are doing. And I think that openness is just increasing.
Now, last question before we wrap up here. As more men become open to aesthetic treatments, do you think we're seeing a broader shift in how male self-care is perceived, not in terms of how they're initiating it, but perceived? And how do you hope conversations surrounding men aesthetics and wellness continue to evolve, both inside and outside the treatment room?
Yeah, I mean, I think the perception of men pursuing beauty and the concept of beauty and optimization is only growing. I think as we see movie stars and and social media influencers looking after themselves, we want to emulate that. We want to be like the people around us, and it's really only going to grow. I want conversations like that to grow because it shifts it away from vanity. The concept of beauty and optimization is godly. God made beauty, and we should embrace it. It has its place. It's not everything, but we don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. And we want to look after ourselves, and we want to care about ourselves in ways that are safe and natural. So shifting it away from an ugly concept like vanity to one that's saying, hey, I look after my temple. I want to do everything that I can to make sure that my temple is healthy and safe is a win. I think it's good for everybody.
Yes, shifting it away from vanity. That's it. I love it. I love what you said, because for the longest time, when men wanted to be proactive about their looks, their skin, their hair, their nails, it was that. Oh, he's so vain. Oh,
He's so vain.
what are you doing? Getting your skin, getting a facial. You're a guy. And then that psychological effect is a domino effect to dissuade that very human being from even pursuing anything proactive about their skin, their health, or their body, right?
Right,
And it's a double standard, and it shouldn't be the case. And I
right.
love that your patients are dads, entrepreneurs, business people, artists, actors, celebrities, and communities across the board, right? So you're doing such a great service. Thank you so much. I'm thanking you on behalf of all your male clients.
Say no to shame.
Say no to shame and no to vain.
Say no to vain. I love it.
Yeah.
No
All
to
right.
shame, no to vain.
That was our Going Deep segment, brought to you by CO2 Lift. And that was the incredible Dr. Cory Torgerson, renowned facial plastic surgeon and leader in male-centered treatments. Definitely check out his websites to learn more about what he offers at sovereignmale.ca, torontohairtransplantclinic.com, and drtorgerson.com. And of course, he's all over the gram. You can check him out at those same very handles at Cory Torgerson, at Toronto Hair Transplant Clinic, and at Sovereign Male. You're listening to A Moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York, iHeartRadio. We'll be right back after this.
A Moment of Zen is brought to you by CO2 Lift. As we age, our skin loses moisture and elasticity, causing wrinkled skin. You can reverse this aging process with CO2 Lift. CO2 Lift utilizes the powerful benefits of carbon dioxide to lift, tighten, and regenerate your skin. This simple, painless at-home carboxytherapy treatment is scientifically proven to reverse the aging process. You will see reduction in wrinkles, increase luminosity, and improve pigmentation, sagging, skin tone, and radiance.
For more information or to order CO2 Lift, ask your skincare professional or go to co2lift.com.